Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another one of my videos here today. Today I got a Nilfgaard deck for you guys with the Tactical Decision, Leader ability. We get to spawn and play this unit here, and basically he allows us to drop the 3 cards and put the same number of cards on top of our deck. We also have Crystal Skull as a stratagem here, boost an allied unit by 4 and give it Veil. So I'm just going to run you guys through this deck. We're going to go from bottom to top this time. And I'm just going to try to give you as best understanding as possible on how to play each one of these cards. But to give you a brief overview, the emphasis is basically to thin our deck to the maximum as much as possible while putting as many cards on top of our opponent's deck as possible, because we are playing Kolgrim in here and his effect works best in that phase, right? So on Adrenaline 1, he's going to be boosting himself by the difference between the number of cards in players' decks. So we are aiming to play this card. This is a bit of a win condition for us in this deck. Basically everything we're doing at the end of a match, you know, leads to the big time when we play Kolgrim, and it's basically to win at that point. Just keep that in mind. So at the bottom here, we do have 2 Mage Assassins. Now you guys will often see these cards played out with the Blight Makers, but we don't have Blight Makers in this deck. We're playing them differently. Our Leader ability will allow us to use them in a different way. So we can carry these cards into the first round in our hand, and then when we go ahead and play our leader, the cards that we can put back into the deck can be 2 Mage Assassins, and by doing that, because of their condition here, they get drawn out to the field and do damage by 2. We have 2 Witcher Adepts. It makes sense to play these cards because we're doing so much thinning and we are clogging our opponent's deck with cards as well. So we will have the condition that we need in order for this card to be boosting itself by 1. This is great first round card, and you can go ahead and give this the stratagem Crystal Skull. I thought it's a good way just to protect it a bit, you know, save it from Boiling Oil, Nature's Rebuke, cards like that. So yeah, go ahead and play the Viper Witcher Adepts in the first round, no problem. The Tortoise, they're first round cards, but you may want to keep these as cards that we're going to use Dead Man's Tongue on, because we do have Dead Man's Tongue in this deck. We're going to be banishing certain cards within our deck and then boosting a unit by their provision cost. So, I mean, if you want to go ahead and pick a target, you could have the Tortoise as maybe both of them as a target, or one. Maybe you want to go Attorney Just and 1 Tortoise. Just keep that in mind. Double Just in this deck just give us a bit of removal options, bit of control. We have the Viper Witcher. So this card's great in this deck. It really helps us maximize Kolgrim's Adrenaline condition. So we'll be able to put cards back on top of our opponent's deck. Make sure you pick ones which say can affect their combinations going into the next round. Maybe it's going to make their hand awkward. Try to have that kind of a mentality about the cards you're going to give bleeding to on Adrenaline 6, and make sure they're not tokens, because you can't do it to a token unit. So yeah, just try to pick the worst card possible for your opponent, and it gives bleeding by 2. So these cards are great to play in the first round as well. Go ahead and play both. Coded Weapons, very nice card to clog up your opponent's deck. We can do damage by 5. But if it wasn't a token, we get to banish the unit, spawn a base copy of it on top of the opponent's deck. So once again, basically we want all these kinds of clogging cards, all these cards which can put cards back on top of our opponent's deck. That's what we want in the first round. So we're increasing the chances for us to go for a 2-0 even with this deck, finish the opponent off in the next round. So take both into the first round. Albrich, this gives us some options, right? So say that for some reason we don't get to draw the Mage Assassins or a Fan here, because these 3 cards are the combo cards for our Leader ability that we're going to be putting back, and they get thinned out because of their conditions. You know, if that doesn't happen, a backup is using Albrich, and you can move the Mage Assassin to the top of your deck, it'll get thinned out, or you can even move a Fan to the top of your deck and it gets thinned out. So, you know, it's okay to hold a Fan in your hand in the first round. And as I said, use your Leader ability. Make sure you click this card first, so it goes back first, and then the Mage Assassins. Yeah, but if for some reason you get one of these cards, Mage Assassins or a Fan in your deck, like I said, you can use Albrich, that's fine. Or if you don't find a use for Alberich in that sense, into the subsequent round, you can use him to set up another card you may want to get, whether it be Letho, Defender, or Kolgrim. So you guys can have a think about that and play it best as you see. Cynthia is a great card for the first round. Typically when I play this deck, I like to play her first, to be honest. So on melee, she spawns the Guardian, this 3-powered unit on top of our opponent's deck. You know, by doing that, they automatically have one card more than us. So then you can play the Viper Witcher next, and he can start boosting up the Viper Witcher Adept, and you can give it Crystal Skull. That's typically how I like to open up with this deck. So first round card. Dead Man's Tongue, I explained that, gives us some thinning, helps boost up Kolgrim's Adrenaline effect later on when we play him. Snowdrop is a card you want to play for the first round, guys, in combination with Leader ability. Whenever you draw a card, boosts off by 2. So you can imagine she allows us to draw 2 cards. She's already boosting by that condition, and then you go ahead and hit Leader ability, and then she'll get even more boost when you're hitting the Leader because we're drawing more cards, right? Boosting by 2. So basically, the way you want to play Snowdrop, guys, is, and Leader ability, is keeping in mind that we have Sunset Wanderers in this deck. This card will be moving along to the rightmost position in our hand, and it'll be boosting itself by 1 every time it moves. You know, when this is the card on your most right spot of your hand, so the last card on the right spot, that's when you want to go ahead and you play Snowdrop. So you're drawing 2 more cards to allow Sunset Wanderers to develop more points, and then you can go ahead and hit the Leader ability then, okay? So you're going to time Snowdrop, Leader ability in combination with Sunset Wanderers when it's the last card at the rightmost position in your hand, right? So first round, that's fine if you want to do that. If you want to commit Leader ability, Snowdrop, that's fine. And try to save the Wanderers if you can. Maybe by that point, you can get away with it. Knickers, put Knickers in here for some thinning out of our deck. Pretty cheeky little rascal, this one. Sometimes he behaves himself, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes you'll find him in your hand. But hey, when you find these kinds of cards in your hand that aren't optimal, just remember with our Leader ability and Snowdrop, we can shuffle cards. So don't be afraid. If you see this, you can put it back in your deck. With this card, guys, you can use this to get yourself another Viper Witcher Adept in the first round if you want to play it. Maybe it's good for the first, right? Like, say you play the first round, you play this. It's got the Order ability. Your opponent uses, you know, a card that's not that valuable, goes to their graveyard. You can put it back on top of their deck, and with all the other clogging that we got going on, it could increase your chances of going for the 2-0, right? It can make the hand very bad into a bleed situation. So have a think about that. Or you could play it for the Viper Witcher, more spawning emphasis, more clogging emphasis, right? And yeah, then we got Kolgrim, guys. So yeah, make sure you play him on Adrenaline 1. You can play him earlier if you want, behind Defender, but you got to be 1,000,000% sure he's safe and cannot get removed. The only reason you might want to play him earlier is to get more value out of using Letho on him. So, you know, then when you hit Letho, both cards meet Adrenaline condition, and then both cards will get the different card difference boost going on there. So you can keep in mind playing Kolgrim earlier than Adrenaline 1. And just remember, we are keeping Letho Kingslayer in this deck with the target being Kolgrim. So you want Kolgrim down first, and then you drop Letho down, and then when you deploy him, you click on Kolgrim, and then he'll transform into Kolgrim, right? So make sure you play the double Kolgrim behind Defender here. You want to play Defender first. And as I said, if you win the first round, go ahead and bleed into the second. Good chance, because of all the clogging you did, your opponent's hand will be bad. So play the Defender, play some of your other clogging cards out, and then you can try to commit Kolgrim. And then if all else fails, say if that doesn't work, it looks like you're not going to have the points you need, just remember we have Renew in this deck for Kolgrim, so we can play 3 Kolgrims practically. So in the second round, you go for a bleed, you might just commit Kolgrim, and then it's not looking good, just pass, and you can do some more clogging at that stage. And then when you go into the third round, you can renew Kolgrim and then hit Letho onto it, and maybe that will give you kind of the situation to win at that point. But do keep in mind, we are saving Renew for playing Kolgrim extra. If not, you can use Renew on Defender if there's no need for the triple Kolgrim play, or you can use it on Cynthia. Cynthia is pretty good too. Or you can use it on another Viper Witcher Adept, which is quite good because those units will boost very high over the course of a round. We do have Royal Decree. This is nice to keep just to make sure we get Snowdrop in the first round to give us that huge point swing with the leader. So yeah, try to hold Decree onto you as you need, guys. So some closing tips, I would say. Cards that you see such as Renew, Letho, Defender, don't be afraid to put those cards back in your deck in the first round if you see them, or even in the second. Because we have so much thinning going on with our deck, even the Sunset Wanderers allows us to draw a card when it gets played, and Deadman's Tongue, etc. Basically, by the end of a match, you'll have full access to all the best cards you need. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. I really hope you're going to enjoy this deck. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Appreciate the support as always. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we could try. Like this.
For the Emperor!
Peepo Christian, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming on the stream and hanging out. Hope you're enjoying it. We can go double Viper Witcher. Yeah, let's do that.
With me,
Hello, hello.
forget your sorrows.
Thank you. Means a lot. All your guys' support means a lot. Channel's not possible without you guys. Straight up. Okay, so he's played Mate here. So we're still under cards wise. I am Captain Salty. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're not salty at me. I hope you're feeling good about me at least.
Get our hands dirty.
But yeah, appreciate the follows, guys. So he's milling, hey? This is gonna be interesting. In a sense, they're making our Kolgrim even better. But man, we gotta keep Kolgrim. We gotta keep our main cards in hand, and we're gotta be careful how we're thinning. I think it's best. Let's try to win the first here, since they go on mill. We got this.
Finally get you.
Not salty at you at all, learning a lot. Yeah, awesome. Oh, you just started playing Gwent. Wow, welcome to Gwent, my friend. That's great. How long you been on the game for now? How long? A few days?
Here's our chance.
That's my favorite thing to do, pick up new players and show them the game. Help them learn about it, it's the best. Two weeks, nice. What faction are you focusing on? Monsters, Nilfgaard, Squirtle, Northern Realms? What interests you so far in the game? What style? Monster decks, nice. You've come to the right guy. I'm pretty much monster main. I got over 1,000 wins with MO. It's great.
What is truth if not an illusion? We follow Letho's lead.
Yeah, monster's mad fun. Definitely don't want Vigo here for him. Yeah, we'll just kill that now. Yeah, let's do that. So next will be Snowdrop. I mean, we really have to kind of push in, because if it's Mill, we don't want them to discard our whole deck, basically. You can find me on YouTube. If you type in !YouTube, all in lowercase in the chat, it'll take you to a link to my YouTube channel. After this match, I could send you some links if you can't find it though. Yeah, that's it. That's the link to my YouTube channel there. Thanks a lot, Flo, for sharing that. So yeah, if you guys don't know, I am on YouTube. You can check me out there. I post regular deck guides and the deck guides for any faction of the game. I play any kind of style, not just a particular style. Let's do this. We'll hit leader here too. Why not?
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
Wow, good draws, good draws. Perhaps, I mean, we've got to be careful with going into the deck. We really have the 2-0 here, man.
Foul the flesh well charred.
And Wanderers. Man, that's, I feel that's almost overkill. Wanderers, Snowdrop, everything in the one go, damn. Just subbed, hey, thanks very much for the subscription, really appreciate that. Thank you. Yep, looking forward to talking with you on there. Contact me anytime you like. Any questions you have about the game, that's what I'm here for, you know? It's a great pleasure of mine. Just hit me up. Got any thoughts, any questions? And I'll get back to you ASAP. Alright. So, I mean, Kolgrim's looking great, man. Look at that. They've milled us. We clogged them a bit. It's pretty much the 2-0 we have to go for here. What are we looking for? Ooh, we do want those cards. What do we got? Hold up. Okay. Man, it's got to be 2-0 here, guys. As you can see, our deck's got Diddley left in it. Pretty much got to go for it. Before he mills us anymore, we should probably go ahead and use Decree. Into that and that. Alright, we'll do this.
Utter your wish, and I shall make it.
Let him have a just if he really wants it that bad. Burger Ludo, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for coming on my stream. Nice to see you here. You can take your just, mate. Take it. I'm not concerned. Okay, we've got to start giving some protection to our units here, don't we? So, well, this is the bigger unit, so maybe we go on there. We're not necessarily row locked.
Onward, onward, to be showered with imperial gold. Victory is on the wind.
Yeah, let's do this. What's with Mill not playing Tactical Decision anymore? Well, our clothing brand was looking to sponsor streamers. Oh, wow, really? Really like your personality, so I'd love to chat with you about it. Wow, I really appreciate the offer. Thank you so much. I'm 100% interested to hear what you have to say about that. So if you check me out on YouTube, I mean, you got a lot of different links there. I'm on Discord. You can find my Gmail there. I'm on Twitter. Like, whatever you're comfortable with going for, just hit me up. It's cool. But yeah, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Means a lot. I think we want to go with the boosting now, right? So
Got ya! You bleating son of a dog!
basically, you know, if Defender survives, like, we're good here. We're getting 13-point boosts of Kolgrim, guys. Double with Letho, so... Now it gets a bit tricky. But we do have Renew, we can bring him back. Wow, so you waste leader on that. You know, in some ways, that's probably good for us. We could wait on it. Maybe we go for Defender when it's closer to Kolgrim time. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I could refer you a ton of monster deck guides. Even this season, I got to pro with a monsters deck of my own, and it got very popular on YouTube. So, yeah, I mean, I could send you that one too if you want. Just let me know.
It's better to be on the winning one.
More happy to help.
How am I to catch it, Master? Sees me every time.
Okay, so 3, 2, okay. Let's just make our Kolgrim as good as possible, put more cards on top of his deck. 13-point boosting Kolgrim. Can it carry us through? We win normally. In these matchups, well, yeah, them milling us is kind of counterproductive in some ways. But we do have to play a particular way, right? Because if they mill our good cards, we're stuffed. So when you're coming up against mill kind of decks, make sure you just keep the cards in your hand that you need, really. That's great to see. Seeing these kinds of cards now is perfect. So we go ahead and bring Defender back. Yep, let's do this. Let's go Kolgrim next, and then Letho. And if he can't get past Defender, well, even if he gets Defender now, I'm not really sure what they got as far as like control goes. So yeah, we'll have a look. I'll hit you up on Discord. Meanwhile, just gonna keep learning. Yeah, sure. Thank you for joining the Discord. It's a very chill place. We've got a lot of different content creators on there too, streamers. You could probably even link up with some other people if you like. And give you a lot of different references. Okay. So it should really carry us here now, guys. 13-point Kolgrim.
Why would I kill a child?
Damn. Well, 14-point because he's boosting by the 1 point he had, so that's some solid stuff, man. What's he getting now? Yeah, that's it. Hey, they've got more cards than us. Just watch this, guys. Oh, damn. That stops. And start the clogging action. You know, we just want to clog them right up, make them feel sick. Just clog them that hard that they start getting sick. That's how we want to play this. OBS, what's good? The squad's incoming. Yeah, I guess, well, we can wait 1 turn on that. It's gonna turn 5 years old soon. So we'll go like, probably go here.
Got ya! You bleating son of a doe!
This is probably the advantage playing Crystal Skull in these kind of matchups. You know, locks, poisons, NG business. So, you know, Nick is to the rescue. A bit of backup action there. Trusty little pal. It's good. She can move to Sydney when I'm studying college. Cheers for the content. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support. So it's some Maddox stuff going on. Okay, definitely want to clog him up. You hate clogs. Yeah, I'm bound to unplease some people with my deck building because it's so vast, guys. I touch on any deck, so if you're unhappy at times, I apologize. You know, don't hate the player, hate the game, because I can't do nothing about it. Content creating, I gotta do this. Maybe we could give this a shield. I'm gonna do that because he does have red haze if he's playing Marok, right? Yeah, let's do that. Edoc, what are you starting in chat, man? You can't make people go against me. You're supposed to be a supporter here. AKG. That's so straight up, man. Okay. Alright guys, let's focus, yeah? Just worried about red haze. We'll have to see what happens, really. So we clocked them 2 cards, yeah? It's coded weapons for the sergeant. And then Cynthia. Yeah, that's it. Poor bastards, that a little excitement is good for the heart. Yes. Rock tosser. Should we push on here? Poisons. So let's say we lose 7 points. 10. Maybe pass. We'll see what they play. Save the Wanderers. It's a bit of points. I'd like to see what they play around that. And we still got the Witcher boosting. So if they kill Witcher... Even, is it? Yeah, I think we're on even. Okay, they've gone about that way though. Yeah, alright. So I've played a unit to kill it, so they get some points there. Let's go like this. Wow, it's bull. All right.
My, the Van Moorlands, they truly spoil us.
So he's card down and he's playing in with scenario. Let's go like this. Yeah, got Vincent out, yep. True that, fellas. What's worse to have on top? Maybe the Sergeant. He's probably waiting for something good to poison. He's playing a bit slow maybe with this. We have to watch the Wanderers. We want to get max value out of that though too.
Your life was worth
This is probably worse for him on top.
Take comfort in that.
Where's these Vipers? Don't say that. I hate seeing those cards, they're tricky as to play. He's waiting for a good target, guys. He knows what's up. We can bait some poisons out, I reckon. But play a card down. Play Defender. Alright, let's do it. What do you want to put back here? Second. Go like this. So we're using leader to put a fan back and the mage assassins. This is a fantastic draw, guys. You want to click this dude first. Get these guys. Snap and done. Listen to the man. Snap and done. And now we can play Defender just on the bottom there. Give little snow droplets over here, bit of protection. It's very good indeed for us. Let it get poisoned first. Yep, let's bait that poison out. That's it. Okay. We're going places. This is what we want to see. Yes, we've baited the poison. We've still got Wanderers. I will play... Yeah, I think we'll play down this way. Okay. Yeah, so we save Snowdrop. That's it, my friends. That's it.
Onward, onward, to be showered with Imperial gold.
Wow, that's pretty good. Let's just clog him up a bit. Why not? Good luck drawing something good. You're gonna need it. Yes. Good cards approach. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, my friends, we gather around for victory today. Let's do it.
The Vermorlans detest intruders.
Definitely want to make him go a card down. Maybe it's a good time to thin out the deck. What's the card discrepancy? About 7, okay. Let's go like that. I'm gonna head to bed. Have a great stream. Take care, Rithwick. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it, buddy. Yes. Yes. I can feel it. The Gwent gods speak to me. It's coming, guys. It's coming. The victory awaits. So this is the second match that we've had where we've gone card up against someone. Or third, was it? Already. Quite good for us. Yes. Speak the truth, I like cancer.
Need a good slapping.
Hey, Horizon Sword, what's up? Yeah, very well, thank you. Always good to see you on stream. Thanks so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. We are testing out a bit of NG stuff. Okay, so they're thinning.
I'm impressed.
She's impressed, guys. This is good news. Knickers, you must behave yourself this match. Oh, it's megascopes. So we go ahead and double thin. What are we gonna double thin then? Well, what's he gonna be in here for then? Okay. Maybe just is no bueno in this matchup. Yeah. Okay, so now we're on 12. They're 13. So we can get some value out of the adepts a bit. Well, that's gonna make thinning a bit weird for us. I mean, they got a lot of units too. Okay, we'll play this out. What's she impressed about? You tell me, man. I'm still trying to figure it out.
I do not mince words on principle.
It's a showdown of the trusted companions. Knickers versus Knickers. Who's got the better Knickers? We'll see. Yeah, so we're still ahead on...
He's mocking me, I can tell.
Well, I mean, we're still under on cards. So, do that. Verification. What if we play leader now? It's a lot of points. Maybe I'll hold it off. So it's gonna go all out with the spawns. When did the stream start? I think I started at... Wait, let me have a look. How long have I been on? I've been on for an hour and a half. So 10 past 7 in the morning here it started. Well, since I got this in hand, put that back. Passes too.
Your life was worth a great deal, my lord. Take comfort in that.
Man, we gotta do something drastic with putting cards up there. Because we didn't even really get to thin that much here. We'll have a look, guys. Ban. Okay, that's good. Renew. I mean, the hand's not bad. But we'll use Renew on anyway. We'll see. Maybe her card buyer will tell you what's making her flabbergasted. Hey, we got a viewer's request, guys. Let's dig in. Cynthia's talents can be deadly. She needs a tight leash. If you could gather something from that, tell me, man. If you think that helped us progress, just let me know. Okay. It's gonna be Defender? Ah, we'll get Defender.
Can you smell it? Victory is on the wind.
So it's gonna do like unitless stuff. Probably get Curse of Corruption as well. Okay, I think we got Snowdrop.
Never get my rhymes out of your heads.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
Truly electrifying.
The Kolgrim's looking for a 1-point boost right now. At least Wanderers will thin out another. We can clog 1, 2, 3, 4 potentially. Yeah, I mean, we still got some thinning going on.
My powers are yours to command.
That's what she's so impressed about. So they're really going unitless here. Let's try to get the Wanderers the most value as possible, so I won't play this now. I play the little Adepts out.
Slow will finally get you.
So they're going to play Lippy to swap their deck with a graveyard. So what if I put this back on top then? Wow, that's a massive freaking Axie, dude. Do I even want to really give him that? So smart, good play. Yeah, because I'm thinking, obviously they're swapping deck with Graveyard, and I think that they got Haymates to go.
Pester me. Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Okay. I think it was still a decent try.
Calls for your death.
I tried, my people, I tried. Got a lot of Megascope stuff going on. Nero. Oh, okay. That's cool to see. Nice, nice. You gave him 4 points more. Don't let the chat know, Rithwick. Come on, man, you're supposed to like keep it under the wraps for me here. You shouldn't be mentioning that stuff. Let's go like this. Jinxed it. Yeah. Okay.
Crack and eat me ghoulies. Looky here.
Let's go like this. 5-point boost. I mean, they got a ton of thinning, you know, that works in opposition to what we're aiming for, so it's expected. Even against Scoia'tael, it's like that when you play his deck.
Got a challenge?
Improvise. Can they make it? We got 75 points. Yo, Dexter, what's up, my man? How's things?
I'm ready.
Give them no rest, no reprieve.
Hey, we still got that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's mad. So start with Cynthia.
I'm ready.
Try Lippy Casino next. I haven't played that before. So from here, we're going to try to see what they play and, you know, pretty much try to put the worst things back on top of their deck. Coded weapons is nice. Damage by 5, you put it back on top. Adrenaline 6, we're going to kind of wait on this one a bit.
The mysteries of this world, boundless they are.
Curse Scroll. Interesting. So yeah, with the location, I like to go for... It's mainly for the Viper Witcher Adept. Let's get some points on the board. So go like this. Can give it that so it doesn't get killed too easy. Heli deck. Is that what you think this is? Redea. Yeah, it would be Pinkin, yeah. We'll see what it is. Everyone starts to play kind of wacky decks towards the end of season, hey? That's what I always find. Defender. It's gonna make clogging a bit weirder for us. Do we want to give him Defender? I guess that's one thing, you know, when you're playing our style. These kind of situations get a bit odd for us. Ooh, she who knows, hey?
Little cockle perched upon a fence.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
So let's go ahead and put these back. Maybe that too.
The continent will quake.
It is a bit early to, you know, to push that out, but I don't really know what else I could play there with that hand. Rithwick, what's up, man? How you doing? Wow, he'll tell us early. Right. Well, I mean, in a sense, that's good to get Keltalis out because we don't really have an answer for that directly. 5 points. Come on, man, play something crappy. He's playing too good. So Keltalis works good for them here because obviously we've got more units down. Maybe we're just passing on 5 cards. Plain Talk John, Decoy Double, Heli Deck. I got no idea about it. I'll find out now. Jay No Stacks, what's up, buddy? Yeah. Well, I mean, they could have even gone Resilience with that and really screwed us, probably. But we're gonna pass. Yeah, we're passing on 5. Ah, Nickers comes out. Okay, so we're gonna see how far they push in. But they got She Who Knows down. Oh, you're just watching one of the videos? Thanks for tuning into them, really appreciate it. Which one was it that you were watching? So the Viper Witch is not really doing much for us here.
Don't make me laugh.
Theory Dash is very nice for them.
There's order. Get out
Support out
feed.
by square. All
Draw a card. Can't really put anything bad back on top for them to draw yet. But this could be a bit of a counter to this, maybe so they don't get something good. But it's a pretty heavy bleed situation we're in. Spores. Yeah, spores big.
I'll beat you up slow when I finally get you.
So maybe they have damage for this next. Oh yeah, Fire Spawn Congregate. Yeah. Surprisingly, it seemed to go pretty well. That deck seemed to get quite popular quickly. Wasn't really expecting that at the time when putting it out. We want to give him Thunder back. 5 points of damage. What do we got to thin out? Maybe double joust. Get Wanderers out. Put that back on top. At least we got the points back up there. Decoy Kelly. Made Fire Spawn famous again. Yeah, I don't know about that, but it's just interesting to see like people taking so much focus into that. Because when I was putting it out, I wasn't thinking like that of that deck at all. It's just more of something random to come up with.
What's better than a dead
Maybe
note?
put this back up there.
2 dead notes.
But yeah, it's cool to see. Cool to see Fire Spawn getting played again some more. I was experimenting around with Lebioda a bit in that deck. I just like to throw in some random cards that don't get much play sometimes. Keep it interesting for people. Right. Should go ahead. Potentially... Maybe we should damage this. Because he's getting that carryover value. Yeah, let's damage that. So when that gets resilience, it's just gonna be a 5-point unit now. And then we go Outbridge next onto Mage Assassin. And if we really have to, we can play Kolgrim now and get him back again with a renew. Hate Hyper Thin. Man, I got no hate for nothing. I just love the game, you know? I'll play whatever. People are welcome to play anything. I got love for all factions, all styles, you know? I'm the one to judge.
Snap. Done.
It's good to hit that. Nice. What if they want to push more here? Gonna get some decent boosts with Kolgrim. Squirrels. Not really sure what they squirreled there. Do you guys reckon they got the points to close this, or are they bluffing? That's the interesting question here. Because players like to do that. So we still got access for Defender next. Maybe I'll play it.
Clear my name and restore my freedom. Serve.
Scepter, thank you very much for following. Really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying my stream here. I am experimenting with Kolgrim. Doing a bit of deck testing. So 7-point boosts. And I got carryover. So okay, it's gonna be this first. Then we renew Kolgrim and we hit Letho onto him. There goes that idea. Come on, Kolgrim.
No such thing.
Carry us through.
Not an ounce of it.
We're counting on you. Okay, he locks it. That's why we have Defender, you know, work around things like that.
Goddamn fool.
How much do we lose by? Or does the card pull through? We'll see. Yes! Yes! That's what's up.